The following is a production of the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network. Fairfield Trojan Girls Basketball is coming your way on the Ottumwa Radio YouTube channel. Now, let's get you to the court for Fairfield Trojans Basketball.
Good evening and welcome on into Fairfield High School here on Ottumwa Radio Sports Network for a non-conference bid between the Fairfield Girl Trojans and the school down south in Van Buren County. They came up here. We're going to have two games tonight, a doubleheader. You can find the second game on a separate stream here on Ottumwa Radio's YouTube page. My name is Christian Rasmussen here with the producer and cameraman, AJ Rowe. We're back on camera today after we were over in Mount Pleasant on Friday, and they were so kind to not let us video that game, so you got to just see a blank screen and do a radio broadcast just like in the old days. With about 13:40 to go until tip-off, we're going to get the pregame show coming up after this break. We're going to talk about last year's matchup, what the season's looking like for both these squads so far, the scores in the area and games in the area today, and then the future for the Trojans. We're going to be right back here with you with about 13 and a half to go on Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Community First Credit Union's best auto loan refinance offer is back. Enjoy an excellent rate plus no payments for 90 days. Two great specials in one. Available for a limited time only. We make financing simple with fast, convenient online applications and easy pre-approval. Whether you're buying new, purchasing used, or refinancing your current auto loan, drive away with a vehicle loan from See First, where together is better. Stop by or apply online today at seefirstcu.com.
Subject to credit approval and program qualifications. Federally insured by the NCUA.
This is Jeremy with Cranston Family Funeral Home. I want to take a moment and say thank you, not for choosing our funeral home, although we're deeply honored when you do, but for showing up for your neighbors, for supporting small businesses, for standing in line at visitations and hugging people you maybe haven't seen in years. That is what makes our communities feel like home. At Cranston Family Funeral Home, we don't believe in flashy promises. We believe in showing up quietly, respectfully, and doing the work that matters when it matters most. So from our family to yours, thank you. We see you, we are grateful for you, and we'll be here when you need us.
We care. At Jefferson County Health Center, it's the little things that make a big difference. We believe every patient deserves to feel safe and comforted, no matter what brings them here. We strive to turn fear into comfort. We are committed to ensuring every patient feels informed, supported, and truly cared for.
Jefferson County Health Center, care you can count on. It's what we do.
Dr. Matt here, looking for complete dental care for your entire family? At Fairfield Dental Clinic in Fairfield, that's exactly what we provide.
Dr. Pat here. We pride ourselves on delivering comprehensive care from routine cleanings to advanced procedures. At Fairfield Dental Clinic, we're committed to creating healthy smiles in a comfortable, caring environment.
We live here, we work here, and we're proud to care for generations of families from Fairfield and the surrounding area. Call today for an appointment. Fairfield Dental Clinic, complete dental care for your entire family, your neighbors, your dentists, your smile.
This holiday season, connection means more than ever. At Lisco, we're proud to keep you close no matter the distance. With fiber-fast internet, crystal clear TV, and reliable phone service, your moments of laughter, your video calls, and your favorite holiday movies all shine brighter. Because at Lisco, connection isn't just what we provide, it's what we believe in. From our family to yours, happy holidays from Lisco, keeping you connected to what matters most.
If community matters, choose a family that values community. When you choose Beener Funeral Home, you are choosing more than a business and more than a building. You are choosing a family. When you support those who give back to the community by way of volunteerism, talents, and monetary investments, you are ensuring this legacy of giving continues. We offer the most economical cremation and traditional burial pricing in our area and invite you to experience the Beener difference of community, compassion, and commitment.
You're watching the Fairfield Trojans on the Ottumwa Radio YouTube channel.
Welcome back in on this Monday night here in Fairfield, at Fairfield High School for the first home game the girls have played in a little bit. They had 3 away games this last week, and then previously before that was the winter break. So first home game since last year technically, but we're going to get things started here in the pregame show here, sponsored by Community First Credit Union, because together is better. Check them out at cfirstcreditunion.com. So far on the season for the Fairfield Trojans, they're 2-8. They got their win though against Mount Pleasant, their bitter rivals, on Friday, which was a close win. In fact, unfortunately you couldn't see it. You got to hear the radio broadcast. But the girls took that one 47-43, giving them their second win on the year. So far, leaders in points for the Trojans is Faith Jones. She had 14 points against Mount Pleasant, 8 of those being in the fourth quarter. She's averaging just over 10 points this season. Elise Setterstrom behind her with 9, and Emma Metcalf with 5. And then rebounds leader is Maddie Martin, the tall guard forward, and then Emma Metcalf just with 5 points, 2. Maddie Martin was 5.5. And then Faith Jones with 4.7. Vanessa Kessel leading the team in steals with 3. Good to always have her back. She was dealing with a bit of a sickness over earlier in the week, but she's finally getting back into action as she is suiting up and ready to play tonight against the Warriors. And then their assist leader is Maddie Martin with 2.5 assists. Team so far averaging about 38 points per game, shooting about 33% from the field, so about one in every 3 shots are going in for the Lady Trojans. On the other side, for Van Buren County, they've had a pretty strong start to the year, 8-3 so far on the season. Only losses coming to West Burlington and Mediapolis is having quite a season for themselves. They've beat Burlington Notre Dame twice, New London, Centerville, Cardinal, Holy Trinity Catholic, Danville, and Central Lee. Leading scorer, the freshman, Adeline Snowgren, and then with 11.3, and right behind her is Sophia Yurok with 11.2, and Daphne Wells with 10.4. And then the freshman again leading the team in rebounds with 7.1. And then leading steals, the steals leader for the Warriors is Marley Mertens, 2.4 steals per game. Right behind her is Kaylee Snowgren with 2.2. And then Sophia Yurok leading the team in assists with 3.6. And then Kaylee Snowgren behind her with 2.8. Team is averaging about 49.8 points per game on 35% field goal percentage. So we're going to go back to last year's meeting. Usually this has been just a single-header matchup. The boys have not played Van Buren in a number of years. I believe it's now 20 years. So this is going to be the first time it's going to be a double-header between these two in quite some time. But the girls have played every year. In last year's matchup, Van Buren got the best of Fairfield, 50-41. Leading scorers for the Trojans was Faith Jones with 12 points. And then behind her was Grace Lyons, who had 11. Lauren Martin with 5. And then on the other side for Van Buren County, Callie Cratch, who's graduated, led the team with 18 points. Sophia Yurok with 14, and Marley Mertens with 8. So then looking over to games that we have today with just about 6 minutes and 5 seconds to go until the anthem, and then starting lineups. Washington, who's had a good start to the year, 6-4 so far, heading over to West Liberty, who's struggling so far, 2-8 on the season. Burlington, who's 6-3, is at home against Ottumwa, who's 6-2. Should be a good matchup over there. Mount Pleasant, who's 2-8, took a loss to Fairfield, is over at Burlington Notre Dame, who's 1-10. Both looking for a big win to get a positive note on the season. Sigourney, who's 7-3, is over at Highland, who's 12-1. Another good matchup there. Winfield Mount Union, who is 1-11, over at Holy Trinity Catholic, who's 2-8. Number 13, Mid Prairie, who's 7-2, is playing a ranked number 5 Williamsburg, who's 6-3. Should be a solid matchup there. Knoxville looking for their first win, 0-9 over at Pella Christian, who is 6-5. Now with about 5 minutes to go, we're going to step aside and continue the pregame show sponsored by Community First Credit Union after this here on Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Planning for 2026 starts now. Call me, Brandon Taglar, your local Beck seed dealer. I am here and ready to help Southeast Iowa farmers secure the best genetics for next season. With supply chain challenges and increasing demand, ordering your 2026 seed early means getting exactly what you need for your fields. I bring local expertise and Beck's proven performance together. Call me, Brandon Taglar, your Beck seed dealer, serving Southeast Iowa. 641-919-7526. Order your 2026 seed now and plant with confidence.
Community First Credit Union's best auto loan refinance offer is back. Enjoy an excellent rate plus no payments for 90 days. 2 great specials in one. Available for a limited time only. We make financing simple with fast, convenient online applications and easy pre-approval. Whether you're buying new, purchasing used, or refinancing your current auto loan, drive away with a vehicle loan from See First, where together is better. Stop by or apply online today at seefirstcu.com.
Subject to credit approval and program qualifications. Federally insured by the NCUA. Shopping for a quality used car? Check out the inventory at Smithburg Automotive Lot at 1503 West Burlington Avenue in Fairfield. Need repairs? They've got you covered at the South 23rd Street location. Call 641-472-2454 or visit smithburgs.com. Need quality used parts? Head to Smitty's Auto Recycling on West Grimes in Fairfield. They've got fresh inventory arriving all the time. Selling parts or have a wrecked vehicle? They buy unwanted cars too. Call 472-4200 or stop by to see what's new in the yard.
This is Jeremy with Cranston Family Funeral Home. I want to take a moment and say thank you, not for choosing our funeral home, although we're deeply honored when you do, but for showing up for your neighbors, for supporting small businesses, for standing in line at visitations and hugging people you maybe haven't seen in years. That is what makes our communities feel like home. At Cranston Family Funeral Home, we don't believe in flashy promises. We believe in showing up quietly, respectfully, and doing the work that matters when it matters most. So from our family to yours, thank you. We see you, we are grateful for you, and we'll be here when you need us.
You're watching the Fairfield Trojans on the Ottumwa Radio YouTube channel.
Welcome back in. About 2 minutes, 40 seconds to go until tip-off. The Fairfield girls walking back out from the locker room, getting some final practice warm-ups in here before tip-off, which will be sponsored by Packwood Locker and Meats. Forgot to mention, last year's game, it was a Van Buren victory. Fairfield had 31 fouls in that game compared to only 14 by Van Buren County. And looking over on the stat sheets, Emma Metcalf, Elise Setterstrom, Lauren Martin, and Haley Strickland all fouled out for the Trojans. So that's 5 each for them. So that's 20 fouls equating for all of them, which is more than Van Buren County had in total as an entire team, which is quite something. I mean, I complained about the Mount Pleasant difference in foul calls in that one quarter, but 31 fouls is quite something. So finally, we're going to look to the conference standings here between the two squads. Southeast Conference is where the Fairfield Trojans call home. Keokuk still undefeated. They're 4-0, 7-3 on the season overall. Burlington's 4-1, 6-3 on the season. Washington's 3-2. Fort Madison's 2-2. Fairfield got their win against Mount Pleasant, their first one. They're 1-4, and Mount Pleasant had the loss to Fairfield, has lost to every single conference opponent. Always good for us to hear, but they're 0-5, 2-8 overall in the season. And then over in the Southwest Iowa Super Conference Southeast, where Van Buren County call home. Mediapolis undefeated so far, number 10 in the state. They're 8-0. West Burlington 7-2. Van Buren County 6-3. Central Lee is 5-3. Danville is 4-4 in the conference. Holy Trinity Catholic 2-6. Burlington Notre Dame 1-7. And New London is 0-8. So with about 44 seconds before tip-off, there was no JV game before this game. We're about to get the national anthem underway between these two squads. So, and then after that will be the starting lineup sponsored by Packwood Locker and Meats. And then we will finally get to tip-off and underway in this girls matchup. So, as they're about to do the national anthem here in Fairfield, we're going to step aside and be right back here with you for the starting lineups on Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
This is Miss Bonnie at Packwood Locker and Meats of Packwood. Packwood Locker and Meats brings farm fresh to your table. Beefy with boldness, porky with perfection, fresh off the farm and into your kitchen. We know how to make every meal a masterpiece. Trust the quality and savor the taste, because at Packwood Locker and Meats, fresh isn't just a promise, it's a guarantee. Now open for retail and pickup 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. Fridays and Saturdays. Visit PackwoodLockerandMeats.com for more information. Trust me, you can't beat Peyton's meat, and we dare you to try.
We care. At Jefferson County Health Center, it's the little things that make a big difference. We believe every patient deserves to feel safe and comforted, no matter what brings them here. We strive to turn fear into comfort. We are committed to ensuring every patient feels informed, supported, and truly cared for.
Jefferson County Health Center, care you can count on. It's what we do.
You're watching the Fairfield Trojans on the Ottumwa Radio YouTube channel.
Welcome back, and we just wrapped up the national anthem here. Just perfectly on time. Shout out AJ Rowe, perfectly timing that one. So we're going to get the starting lineups underway here, sponsored by Packwood Locker of Meats of Packwood. You can check them out at PackwoodLockerofMeats.com. So we're going to start with the visiting Van Buren County Warriors. Alrighty, so the senior guard, 5'5", number 1, Sophia Urach. The senior forward, 5'7", number 2, Marley Mertens. The junior guard, 5'3", number 3, Kaylee Snogren. The junior forward, 5'8", number 10, Daphne Wells. And finally, the freshman point guard, 5'6", number 23, Adeline Snogren. And then on the other side for your Fairfield Trojans, we got the junior forward / guard, number 2, Emma Metcalf. The senior forward, number 3, Maddie Martin. The senior guard, number 5, Lauren Martin. The senior forward, number 11, Faith Jones. And finally, down low, the senior center, number 50, Elise Setterstrom. As we are about to get underway here in Fairfield. First home game, as said previously on the pregame show. First home game in quite some time for the girls. Haven't played a game, I believe, since December 19th at home. They played last week in Burlington, last week in Centerville, and then finally on Friday night in Mount Pleasant, where they got the win in that one. A very, very good win in that event. So then, as we have visual back for this game compared to what happened on Friday, for your home Fairfield Trojans, they got their all-white home uniforms with orange lettering and numbering, and then Van Buren County also orange and black. They're wearing their all-black away uniforms with orange striping and orange numbering. Final huddle break for both squads, as moving towards center court is Elise Setterstrom and Daphne Wells for both squads. We're about to get underway here in Fairfield. Trojans win the tip-off. That is Faith Jones crossing half court. Moving it left into the corner, Lauren Martin finds an open Jones at the free throw line. That one's good. First shot of the game is good. About 15 seconds through, Trojans up 2-0 as they move into full court zone defense. Urach trying to find Snogren. It's swatted by Martin and taken away by Jones. Over in the left corner again was Metcalf. Back to Martin as they're swinging it back. Martin takes a three. That one off back iron, but the rebound is there by Metcalf, ripped away by Urach. That's a jump ball, and possession arrow points towards the Warriors. They will get the ball. Only 36 seconds through. Adeline Snogren. Pass is deflected out of play by Jones. Van Buren will keep possession. Urach inbounding it to Snowgren. As they roll it into the right corner, Urok with it. Back over to Snowgren to Mertens. Pass it. Ball is tipped out of play. Again, last touch by the Trojans. Again, when I say Snowgren, number 3 is Kaylee Snowgren, the older sister, the junior, who has the ball now. Back over to Mertens. And then the leading points per game scorer for the Warriors is number 23, the freshman Adeline Snowgren. So I apologize in advance if I messed that up, as the pass went through the hands of a Warrior player and out of play. So Trojans will get the ball minute through first quarter. Warriors also moving into a full court zone as the pass sails over Faith Jones out of play. Another turnover early. Adeline Snowgren with it. Rocking to get over. Urok thought about a 3, dumping it inside. Wells has it poked out and in the hands of Emma Metcalf. 2-0, about 90 seconds through. Trojans with the advantage. Bounce pass into Setterstrom is ripped away by Mertens, who stole it off the Setterstrom's pass. Adeline Snowgren over to Urok on the right corner. Swinging it back left. Kaylee Snowgren's pass is intercepted by Martin. And then Wells able to take it from Emma Metcalf. Mertens now with it on the left side. Back to Kaylee Snowgren at the top of the three-point line as they work it left into the hands of Mertens. Now 2 minutes through. Mertens thought about a 3, but dishing it back out. These Trojans are in 2-3 zone. Now with about 10 seconds to go on the shot clock. Rocket over to Urok, back to Snowgren, inside. Looking for Adeline Snowgren, is taken away by Setterstrom. Maddie Martin with the ball as she crosses half court on the right side. Bounce pass in is swatted by Adeline Snowgren, and that'll be a foul called on the Warriors. That is Adeline Snowgren's first foul of the game, first foul of the quarter for the Warriors. And we got the first sub of the game with 5:33 to go in the first. Coming in for your Fairfield Trojans, number 1, Vanessa Kessel. Maddie Martin looking to inbound it. A little miscommunication with Kessel as it goes out of play right in front of the Van Buren County bench. And the Warriors will get the ball. Kaylee Snowgren's pass sails high, but taken in by Adeline. Over in the left corner, Mertens 3. High bounce, but no good. Rebounded by Maddie Martin. Pass is swatted by Kaylee Snowgren, but Faith Jones able to keep it in their possession. Into Maddie Martin inside. The layup falls. Her first points as the Trojans go up 4-0. Urok with it going right. Foul will be called on Faith Jones of the Trojans as we have eclipsed 3 minutes through the first quarter. Sponsored by Jefferson County Health Center. Care you can count on. That's what we do. As we are back underway in action, Kaylee Snowgren's pass is swatted and stolen by Kessel, keeping her dribble, and saved by Jones. So Maddie Martin, her layup no good, rebounded by Kaylee Snowgren. Over to Mertens on the left, top left, pass over on the right, back inside. Daphne Wells, turnaround floater, no good, rebounded by Elise Setterstrom, who rockets it off of Maddie Martin's head. And it's swatted out of play, out of her possession by Snowgren. Will stay Trojan basketball. I'd like to mention both the Snowgrens, who are starting formerly Fairfield Community School District students. Only recently have they transferred over to Van Buren County. Both starters on the high school basketball team for them, so congratulations to them. As Vanessa Kessel looks for 3, it's a swish! Trojans move out to a 7-0 lead after the 3, and then a stolen back by Martin And a foul is called on the Warriors. That's her first foul. Second foul on the Warriors is coming in for the Trojans. Number 4, Lenora Felt. As they switch, who's inbounding it now? It's Faith Jones who gets it into Vanessa Kessel. Over in the left corner was Lauren Martin. Back to Kessel, her three-pointer. Off the bank is good. 2 straight three-pointers. As it's now a double-digit lead. Mertens on the other end. It's a clean block by Setterstrom, but she stepped out of bounds, rebounding it. Coming back in for the Trojans is Emma Metcalf for Lauren Martin. As Trojans playing 2-3 zone. Late substitution will be Emma Scepter in for the Trojans. Now 3 of the 5 bench players in for the Trojans. Only Faith Jones and Emma Metcalf are in, as Felt able to swat it out of play. 10-0 lead early here. As referees discussing possible location we're inbounding it is at. And we're back underway. Snogren taking in the inbound from Mertens. Gets it back to Mertens. Inside was Snogren. Back out. Urok pump fakes a 3, driving inside. Wells has an open layup. It's no good. As Emma Metcalf will get the rebound and take it down court. Her first action on offense since being subbed back in. She gets an open look from 3. It's no good. Rebound taken in by Felt. Felt with it. Over to Metcalf. Back over Felt for 3. It's good! Trojans with 3 three-pointers early. And a 30-second timeout will be called by the Warriors. We're going to step aside. 3:03 to go here on Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Dr. Matt here. Looking for complete dental care for your entire family? At Fairfield Dental Clinic in Fairfield, that's exactly what we provide.
Dr. Pat here. We pride ourselves on delivering comprehensive care from routine cleanings to advanced procedures. At Fairfield Dental Clinic, we're committed to creating healthy smiles in a comfortable, caring environment.
We live here, we work here, and we're proud to care for generations of families from Fairfield and the surrounding area. Call today for an appointment. Fairfield Dental Clinic. Complete dental care for your entire family. Your neighbors, your dentists, your smile.
Van Buren to inbound after their 30-second timeout. Off the bench for the Trojans, Kessel has 2 three-pointers. Lenora Felt has 1. As we're 5 minutes through the first quarter, Trojans up 13-0 as Snogren rockets one towards the Fairfield bench out of bounds. As Maddie Martin will inbound it to Vanessa Kessel. A high rainbow pass, but still over into the hands of Martin. Over to Kessel. Bounce pass. Martin as they're moving it right. Ball is swatted. And it will stay Trojan basketball. That's coming in for Fairfield is Elise Setterstrom. 4 of the 5 starters back out for Fairfield. As Faith Jones catching her breath on the bench. Maddie Martin inbounding it. Over to Elise Setterstrom. Defense backing up. Swinging it over to the left is Emma Metcalf with it. High pass is caught in by Kessel. Back to Maddie Martin inside. Her layup no good. Rebound by Setterstrom. Her putback no good. And it's scrambled around, taken in by Adeline Snogren. Snogren rocketing one in to Wells. Back out. Urok thought about a 3. Back to Adeline Snogren, cutting inside, back over Mertens. As Trojans 2-3 zone defense has been playing dividends so far. Urok another pump fake 3. Mertens 3, that one's good, and the Warriors are on the board. Marley Mertens with the first points of the game for the Warriors. Kessel in the right corner with it as we're under 2 minutes to go. Felt. Corner 3, that one no good. Rebounded by Mertens. As Trojans are going to be able to settle back on defense. Adeline Snogren over to Urok. Has a look from 3. off back iron, no good. Loose ball. And they're going to call a jump ball. And will be Fairfield possession off the rebound. Coming in for the Trojans is Lauren Martin and Faith Jones with a minute 27 to go. And finally, Anna McAvan, her first action of the game. As Maddie Martin to inbound for the Trojans, gets it into the recently subbed in for the first time, Anna McAvan. Just passing it back and forth between the two of them. Finally to Lauren Martin as they cross past half court. McAvan for three. That one no good. Rebound picked up by Setterstrom. Her first shot no good, but gets the putback. Her first points extends the lead 15-3. As Snogren almost had it poked out by Lauren Martin. Fired it over. Yurok inside to Wells. Wells back as they're working it around left. Mertens, who has the only points of the game, in the left corner, cutting inside. Her two is good. Makes it 15-5. 5 points for Marley Mertens. As Martin trying to keep it in bounds. Able to do so. As Anna McAvan able to cross into the half-court line, and then Faith Jones into Setterstrom for the easy right-hand layup. 17-5 is the score. Yurok stepped out of bounds. Will be Fairfield ball. As coming in for Van Buren County, their first sub, Ellie Doherty, with 21.1 to go in the first. Faith Jones almost didn't see the ball, but holding on to it nonetheless. It is almost stolen away by Mertens. Shot clock is off. Over into Maddie Martin, a high rocket pass as it's worked into the right corner. Almost stolen away. Loose ball. And a whistle will be blown. A jump ball is called. 1.8 to go. Van Buren County will get one final possession with just under 2 seconds to fall. Yurok in, and no shot will be taken. After one, the Trojans red hot to start, up 17-5 over the Van Buren County Warriors. We're going to step aside for this minute break and be back here with you on Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
This holiday season, connection means more than ever. At Lisco, we're proud to keep you close no matter the distance. With fiber-fast internet, crystal clear TV, and reliable phone service, your moments of laughter, your video calls, and your favorite holiday movies all shine brighter. Because at Lisco, connection isn't just what we provide, it's what we believe in. From our family to yours, happy holidays from Lisco, keeping you connected to what matters most.
Community First Credit Union's best auto loan refinance offer is back. Enjoy an excellent rate plus no payments for 90 days. 2 great specials in one. Available for a limited time only. We make financing simple with fast, convenient online applications and easy pre-approval. Whether you're buying new, purchasing used, or refinancing your current auto loan, drive away with a vehicle loan from See First, where together is better. Stop by or apply online today at seefirstcu.com.
Subject to credit approval and program qualifications. Federally insured by the NCUA.
Welcome back in after one. The Trojans up 17-5. First quarter stats, apologies, not first half. First quarter stats here. Trojans off the bench. Vanessa Kessel had 2 3-pointers, giving her 6 total on the game. And Elise Setterstrom down in the paint has 4 of her own. And on the other side for Van Buren County, Marley Mertens has all 5 points for Van Buren County. As Trojans will start with the ball. Over in the left corner, Faith Jones for 3. That one off front rim, no good. Rebounded by Kaylee Snogren. Over to Adeline Snogren, pushing it. The tempo in the paint is fouled. She's going to the line for her first chance at points. Foul was on Maddie Martin. I believe Van Buren County had 2 fouls in the first quarter, and the Trojans only had 1, so not many fouls have been called so far as Adeline Snogren makes her first bucket. Is coming in for the Trojans is Vanessa Kessel, and then back in for Van Buren County is Daphne Wells. All 5 starters back in. Wells was only out for about 40 seconds of game clock. She makes both of them, making it 17-7. As Adeline Snogren able to intercept the pass that was looking for Vanessa Kessel. Thought about a 3, working it over on the left side is to Mertens. Back over to Urach on the right side as they're trying to find something inside, down low. Back over to Urach, has an open look. Her 3-pointer off front rim. Offensive rebound by Kaylee Snogren. Inside to Adeline Snogren. Spin around layup, no good. Rebounded by Setterstrom. Minute through this second quarter. Trojans up 17-7. Bounce pass over to Faith Jones. Setterstrom in to Maddie Martin, who gets the banking right layup to go. 19-7. 4 points now for Maddie Martin as she's on the other end swatting it out of play. Right in front of the Fairfield bench, Van Buren County will inbound with 6:35 to go in the second. Kaylee Snogren taking it up for Van Buren County, inside to Wells as they're playing continuing to play zone defense. It's worked well so far. Urach back to Snogren for 3, no good. Rebounded, taken in by Adeline Snogren. Trying to get around, finds an open Mertens who cuts inside. Her layup, no good. Rebounded by Setterstrom. Another rebound by 50. Faith Jones taking it down the court. Over to Kessel, steps up. Her 2, no good. And Maddie Martin fouls Urach from behind, looking for that rebound. That is her second foul. 2 fouls early by the Trojans. As coming in for the Trojans was number 2, Emma Metcalf. And then in for Van Buren County was number 11, Ava Leffler, the junior guard, and number 4, Aubrey Leffler, the freshman guard. So now 2 Snogrens and 2 Lefflers are on the court for Van Buren County, so I do apologize if I messed those up. Inside, Wells falling over, and it's taken away by Faith Jones. Metcalf sprinting down left side. Back out to Jones. Open look for 3. Off back rim, no good. Loose ball rebounded in by Kessel. And she throws it off. A Warrior player out of bounds. Will be Fairfield ball under her hoop. That's coming in for the Trojans. Number 4, Lenora Felt. And along with her from the Warriors, number 15, Ellie Doherty. So 3 of the 5 rotational players in for the Warriors as it's inbounded to Metcalf. Running 2 point guards over in the left corner. Jones's 3, that one no good. Rebound taken in by Setterstrom. Back out. Jones is fouled on her mid-range shots and will shoot 2 at the line. First foul of the quarter on the Warriors. That foul was on Kaylee Snogren. That is her second. And 2 shots coming for Faith Jones. She has 2 points early. First one no good. No substitutions coming in quite yet. 19-7 is the score. The only points made in this quarter was 2 free throws by Adeline Snogren and then a layup on the other end for Maddie Martin as Jones goes 0 for 2 at the line. Metcalf gets the offensive rebound and then a foul will be called. That is not a shooting foul. And Trojans will inbound under the hoop. That foul was on Ellie Doherty. That is her first. Both teams now knotted at 2 fouls each on the quarter. 5:11 to go in the second. Faith Jones to inbound over to Metcalf on the right side. As Faith Jones drawing a lot of attention as a dangerous sharpshooter, leaving Metcalf open. Her shot no good. The offensive rebound taken in by Setterstrom. And then the third attempt, Faith Jones gets the rebound. Her shot no good, but 2 free throws come in for the Trojans. Jones looking to make her first free throws of the game. That foul was on Ava Leffler, number 11. Her first foul, third foul of the quarter on the Warriors. Again, no good. Coming in for the Warriors is Sophia Urach and Marley Mertens. Both senior starters for Van Buren County as we've dipped under 5 minutes to go in the action here in the second quarter, sponsored by Fairfield Dental Clinic. Jones does not get the lucky bounce. 0 for 4 at the line on her last 2 trips. Snogren rocketing one down to Snogren, but Doherty can't save the fast break pass from going out of bounds. Trojan basketball. Metcalf looking for an opening. Finds an open Felt. Over to Kessel, who clears half court. Driving inside, bounce pass over to Faith Jones. Didn't have an open look at 3. Now she does, takes the shot. That one no good. Rebound taken in by Setterstrom, and she gets the putback. 6 points now in the game for number 50 to go with a lot of offensive rebounds. Adeline Snogren with it at the top of the three-point line. A screen by Doherty, but she doesn't take it too much. Over to Snogren, back to Adeline Snogren. Her three-pointer rattles out, no good. Rebound by Faith Jones. Over to Metcalf, weaving through traffic. Her layup no good, gets her rebound. And a whistle is blown on the Warriors. Trojans will inbound under the hoop. That foul is on Sophia Urach, her first foul. One more foul will put the Trojans in the bonus. Coming in for the Trojans is number 42, Emma Scepter, with 3:57 to go in the first half. Faith Jones looking for an opening, running out of time. It's swatted out of play by Urach. So a fresh 5 more seconds to inbound it for Faith Jones. Is coming in is number 10, Daphne Wells, the junior forward, starting forward for the Warriors, as Jones able to get it into Metcalf. Kessel pass over to Jones, and it's last touched by number 11 of the Trojans, out of play. And Van Buren ball with 3:50 to go in the second. Mertens with it, firing it over to Urach. Back at the top of the three-point line. Snogren inside to Adeline Snogren. Her layup, it falls over defenders. Adeline Snogren now with 4 points. And Kaylee Snogren gets the steal. And a foul will be called on Lenora Feltz of the Trojans as a push-off occurred. That gives the Trojans 3 fouls. Coming in for the Trojans, number 22, Anna McAvan. And Lauren Martin of the Trojans. Well, eventually Anna McAvan's going to come in for the Trojans. We have a little discussion here on the sideline. And now she's coming out. So after all that, Van Buren will inbound on their side of the court right in front of the scores table. As Kaylee Snogren taking it in over to Adeline Snogren. In the right corner was Mertens, thought about a 3. It's poked out by Metcalf. Will stay Van Buren ball under their own hoop. 21-9, Fairfield ahead in the second quarter. As Urach looking to inbound. Finds an open Mertens. Back over Urach, corner 3, off back iron, no good. Rebound taken in by Snogren. Adeline Snogren keeping it herself, over to Urach on the right side as they work it around to Mertens. Back right, inside to Adeline Snogren, kicks off her own foot, stolen by Lenora Felt. It's a high pass over to Lauren Martin, but her bounce pass too far out for McAvan to take in, out of bounds Trojans. And Kaylee Snogren will take it up for the Warriors. Daphne Wells has an open drive inside the paint. Her shot no good, but fouled by Elise Setterstrom. and Daphne Wells will shoot 2. Her first chance at points. Lower scoring first quarter compared to, or second quarter compared to the first. Trojans scored 17 points, only 4 in the second. And all 4 points of the second quarter have been to Adeline Snogren. That changes there as Daphne Wells able to get the first free throw to go. Coming in for the Trojans was Faith Jones. So 4 of the 5 starters out for the Trojans. Second of 2 coming. Wells, second, no good. And a jump ball is called, and it will be Van Buren ball after the second free throw was no good. Van Buren will get it under their hoop with 2:47 to go, 21-10. The Trojans ahead. High pass finds its way to Mertens. Back to Adeline Snogren. In the corner now, Urach inside. Snogren back to Mertens. Her three-pointer off rim, no good. Rebound taken in by Metcalf as Anna McAvan looking for an opening. Finds Faith Jones on the left side. Faith Jones now with it, back to McAvan. To Metcalf for 3. That one no good. Rebound taken in by number 22 of the Trojans, Anna McAvan. Back to Metcalf. Fresh shot clock after that rebound. So we're nearing 2 minutes to go. McAvan over to Faith Jones. Back to McAvan inside. McAvan has a look from 3. That one no good. Rebounded by Adeline Snogren of the Warriors. Now under 2 to go until halftime. Urach can't handle the pass and will go out of play. Fairfield ball is coming in. Quick substitution for the Trojans, number 1, Vanessa Kessel. As Trojans will inbound. Faith Jones into Emma Metcalf. Going to be met before the half-court line by Kaylee Snogren. Be able to clear it. Left corner 3. That one short of the mark. And they're going to say last touched by the Trojans as it went out of play. Just over 90 seconds to go. Snogren over to Mertens. Back to Kaylee Snogren. Urach able to take this one in. As they work it back around. Pass is swatted by Kessel. Will stay in the hands of the Warriors. Urach on the right side. That 3 no good. Rebound by Emma Metcalf of the Trojans. But Metcalf's pass sails too far out for Faith Jones to take in. 1:09 to go in this first half. As Trojans' full court zone has played really well for them in this first half. They're going to stick in it. Final minute as Mertens 3 no good. Rebound taken in by Elise Setterstrom. And they're going to say it wasn't swatted, it went out of play. And last touch by the Trojans. Urach to inbound for the Warriors. As they work it around left, down inside is Adeline Snogren. Trying to spin around defenders, is fouled on the way up. And will shoot 2 at the line with 43.2 to go. Has 4 of the 5 points in the quarter. And that foul on Elise Setterstrom, that puts the Warriors in the bonus. One more foul by Van Buren County will put the Trojans in the bonus. As coming in for Fairfield is Aubrey Ryan in for Elise Setterstrom. Second of 2 free throws about to come for Adeline Snogren. Trying to go 1 for 2 at the line. That one off back iron. Rebound by Faith Jones. She didn't get either. Shot clock still on, just by about 7 seconds in the difference, as it's blocked inside off the Vanessa Kessel layup. And it was last touched by the Trojans. Out of play is coming in for Van Buren County is number 4, Aubrey Leffler. for the final 30 seconds of action. Inside is Wells, takes the floater, missing the hoop completely. Rebound by Lauren Martin. Shot clock now off. And they say Lauren Martin traveled before she could get the throw off. Might be looking at a final possession here for the Van Buren County Warriors. Urach finds Aubrey Leffler. Back over to Snogren. Mertens thought about a three. She had a look. Urach on the right side, working it back left inside. It's going to be last touch by the Trojans as it went off the hands of Aubrey Leffler. 4.1 to go. Let's see if the Trojans can make a stand here. As Adeline Snogren coming back in for Aubrey Leffler. As Urach looking for a final shot, 2 seconds to go, gets it up, and it goes for her first points of the game. And that will take us to halftime here in Fairfield. Trojans up 21-12. We're going to step aside and be back with the halftime report here on Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Planning for 2026 starts now. Call me, Brandon Taglar, your local Beck seed dealer. I am here and ready to help Southeast Iowa farmers secure the best genetics for next season. With supply chain challenges and increasing demand, ordering your 2026 seed early means getting exactly what you need for your fields. I bring local expertise and Beck's proven performance together. Call me, Brandon Taglar, your Beck seed dealer, serving Southeast Iowa. 641-919-7526. Order your 2026 seed now and plant with confidence.
Shopping for a quality used car? Check out the inventory at Smithburg Automotive Lot at 1503 West Burlington Avenue in Fairfield. Need repairs? They've got you covered at the South 23rd Street location. Call 641-472-2454 or visit smithburgs.com. Need quality used parts? Head to Smitty's Auto Recycling on West Grimes in Fairfield. They've got fresh inventory arriving all the time. Selling parts or have a wrecked vehicle? They buy unwanted cars too. Call 472-4200 or stop by to see what's new in the yard.
This is Jeremy with Cranston Family Funeral Home. I want to take a moment and say thank you, not for choosing our funeral home, although we're deeply honored when you do, but for showing up for your neighbors, for supporting small businesses, for standing in line at visitations and hugging people you maybe haven't seen in years. That is what makes our communities feel like home. At Cranston Family Funeral Home, we don't believe in flashy promises. We believe in showing up quietly, respectfully, and doing the work that matters when it matters most. So from our family to yours, thank you. We see you, we are grateful for you, and we'll be here when you need us.
We care. At Jefferson County Health Center, it's the little things that make a big difference. We believe every patient deserves to feel safe and comforted, no matter what brings them here. We strive to turn fear into comfort. We are committed to ensuring every patient feels informed, supported, and truly cared for.
Jefferson County Health Center, care you can count on. It's what we do.
Welcome into this halftime report sponsored by Smithburg Automotive. We're joined up here by Fairfield Boys Basketball head coach, Coach Nate Perkins. Good to always hear from you, Coach.
How you doing?
Doing just fine. So, boys game coming up next after this one. So, my main question here tonight is, what does it mean to be back home here? First action since before Christmas break, back at home.
It's good to be back at home in the Dan Breen Gymnasium. We had 4 straight road games after a couple of home games there back in December. So coming into January, we got 4 straight at home, 3 this week and 1 next week. So we're looking to take advantage of that and start stacking some wins and playing good basketball here at home.
Absolutely, yeah. 3 games all at home this week. Definitely a grind, about six games in 2 weeks for the Trojan boys. Now, next question for you. The tallest player on the stat sheet for Van Buren County is 6'3", so how crucial will it be to get those big offensive rebounds in for the Trojans tonight?
It doesn't matter how big they are. It's always important to rebound offensively and defensively. We're not much bigger. We got a couple of kids that are that big or maybe an inch taller, and it's really important for everybody for us to crash the boards and be physical and limit them to 1 shot. They like to shoot it from 3 a lot, so long shot, long rebound, make sure we're boxing out and tracking everything down and then get out and run.
Absolutely. I did see that they statistically have a lot of three-pointers shot. Probably think about 100 more three-pointers than we do
about
on the
80 more
season.
than us, I think.
That's quite something. So walking down that three-point shot will be definitely important for the boys tonight.
Yeah, they shoot it at about 29%. We shoot it at about 28%. So nobody's lighting it on fire. But they do shoot it a lot. So a large majority of their points comes from outside the arc. And we can defend against that, and that'll be our goal tonight, is to limit those and make sure that we only let them have that one shot and then get after it and get the rebound and go down and put points on the board.
Couldn't agree more, yeah. Work to contest those three-pointers on defense and then working low in the paint. Always good to hear from you, Coach. With about 6 minutes to go until the start of the third quarter. We're going to step aside, and you can catch the boys' game coming up next on a separate stream here on Ottumwa Radio Sports Network. And with about 6 minutes to go, we're going to take another break here and be back here with you on Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Community First Credit Union's best auto loan refinance offer is back. Enjoy an excellent rate plus no payments for 90 days. 2 great specials in one. Available for a limited time only. We make financing simple with fast, convenient online applications and easy pre-approval. Whether you're buying new, purchasing used, or refinancing your current auto loan, drive away with a vehicle loan from See First, where together is better. Stop by or apply online today at seefirstcu.com.
Subject to credit approval and program qualifications. Federally insured by the NCUA.
Dr. Matt here. Looking for complete dental care for your entire family? At Fairfield Dental Clinic in Fairfield, that's exactly what we provide.
Dr. Pat here. We pride ourselves on delivering comprehensive care from routine cleanings to advanced procedures. At Fairfield Dental Clinic, we're committed to creating healthy smiles in a comfortable, caring environment.
We live here, we work here, and we're proud to care for generations of families from Fairfield and the surrounding area. Call today for an appointment. Fairfield Dental Clinic. Complete dental care for your entire family. Your neighbors, your dentists, your smile.
If community matters, choose a family that values community. When you choose Buren Funeral Home, you are choosing more than a business and more than a building. You are choosing a family. When you support those who give back to the community by way of volunteerism, talents, and monetary investments, you are ensuring this legacy of giving continues. We offer the most economical cremation and traditional burial pricing in our area and invite you to experience the Buren difference of community, compassion, and commitment.
This holiday season, connection means more than ever. At Lisco, we're proud to keep you close no matter the distance. With fiber-fast internet, crystal clear TV, and reliable phone service, your moments of laughter, your video calls, and your favorite holiday movies all shine brighter. Because at Lisco, connection isn't just what we provide, it's what we believe in. From our family to yours, happy holidays from Lisco, keeping you connected to what matters most.
You're watching the Fairfield Trojans on the Ottumwa Radio YouTube channel.
Welcome back in. 3.5 to go before the start of the third quarter, as both teams are going to start working their way back onto the court. Van Buren girls just walking out now, trying to get some warm-ups in early before the Fairfield Trojan girls can. At halftime, the Trojan girls up 21-12. In this halftime report, sponsored by Smithburg Automotive. After one, the Trojan girls were up 17-5. Leading scorers in that quarter were Vanessa Kessel off the bench, who had 2 3-pointers, and then Elise Setterstrom down low with 4, and Lenora Felt with 3 of her own. So, and those 3-pointers also, of course, sponsored by Buren Funeral Home, as they have all season in the second. And then on the other side, Marley Mertens, number 2, the senior forward for Van Buren County, had all 5 points for the girls. And then in the second quarter, Van Buren County outscored the Trojans 7-4. Not a very high scoring second quarter. Both teams got in the bonus, which was different than the first quarter. But leading scorers in that one was Adeline Snogren, the leading scorer for the Warriors in general, finally got going as she made 4 points, 2 of them being free throws, 1 of them being a layup down low, as well as 2 from Sophia Yurok. And then on the other end for the Trojans, there was a 2 made by Elise Setterstrom and a 2 made by Maddie Martin. So that gives us our total score of 21-12 at halftime. Fairfield ahead of Van Buren County leading scorers for both squads. Elise Sederstrom and Vanessa Kessel both tied at 6. Both scored 6 points in very different ways as the Fairfield Trojan girls walking back on the court with about 90 seconds to go until the start of the third quarter. And then 4 points by Maddie Martin, 2 in each quarter. A 3 by Lenora Felt off the bench, gave her 3. And then Faith Jones has a 2 of her own. And then on the other side, no bench points have been scored yet for Van Buren County, have played their starting 5 a majority of this game so far. Marley Mertens has 5 points, Adeline Snogren has 4, Sophia Urach has 2, and Sydney Wells has 1. Went 1 for 2 at the line. So far for both squads, Van Buren County shooting 3 for 6 from the free throw line. Trojan shooting 0 for 4. Faith Jones had 2 trips to the line, didn't make any on that second quarter. Both of them were in the second quarter, as implied by what I was saying. So with about 40 seconds to go until the third quarter, we'd like to thank Smithburg Automotive for sponsoring this halftime report. And we're about to get underway here in the third quarter as Van Buren will start with the ball. I might be wrong. I'm not quite sure. I still don't know how this inbounding stuff works. It looks like it actually might be Fairfield possession. So they won the toss, got it to start the second quarter, and now the third quarter. As we are about to get underway in this third quarter, sponsored by Lisco, your experts for fiber optics. Maddie Martin quickly inbounding it to Faith Jones, who rockets one off the knee of Sophia Urach. Will be Fairfield ball under their own hoop. A quick 5 seconds through this third quarter. Inbound to Faith Jones on the left side. Bounce pass over to Emma Metcalf, working inside. The shot in the paint, no good. Ball was smacked out by Sederstrom, but into the hands of Marley Mertens of the Warriors. Adeline Snogren taking it up for the Warrior girls. Over to Kaylee Snogren, to Urach on the right side. Inside, Wells loses the ball. Elise Sederstrom sitting down on it, and Faith Jones able to take it. A steal by Sederstrom as she gets a shot inside the paint. Her shot no good, but the offensive rebound and put back by Maddie Martin. She's fouled and will shoot 2 at the line. That foul was on number 2, Marley Mertens. First chance of points for the Trojans in this third quarter. Went 0 for 4 on free throws so far. Maddie Martin's first is a swish, giving her 5 points on the game. First player aside from Faith Jones to shoot free throws. Had 2 in the first quarter, 2 in the second. And as her second free throw rattles off back iron, rebounded by the Warriors. About 45 seconds through this third quarter. Trojans have a lead back up to 10, 22-12. Rotating it back over on the right side to Urach, over to Snogren. Back out into Wells, trying to get around Sederstrom. Has a look, her shot no good. Another rebound taken in by Sederstrom, who's been a great paint presence for the Trojans in this game. Pass high, almost sails out of the reach of Metcalf. Into the right corner was Jones as her pass is swatted away by Kaylee Snogren. Has a fast break. Wells losing her dribble. Able to keep it in, is intercepted by Lauren Martin. And a loose ball ends up back in the hands of Wells. No foul is called, a clean block on by Sederstrom. Fairfield has possession. 4-on-4 as everyone's able to clear back in. Bounce pass to Sederstrom. Working her way back inside. Her layup no good. The putback also no good. Rebound by Wells. There's 2 minutes to go. 3-on-3. Snogren trying to keep it in. It's stolen by Metcalf, who has a 2-on-2 and swatted out of play by Mertens. Very intense and eventful first 2 minutes, as coming in for the Trojans is Vanessa Kessel. Trojans inbounding it under their own hoop. On the left side was Faith Jones to Emma Metcalf. Metcalf has it swatted at while she was looking for someone to throw. Will stay Fairfield possession. Over to Maddie Martin on the right side. Bounce pass to Jones. Setterstrom has it ripped away by Kaylee Snogren, and a foul is called on Faith Jones, who held Snogren after she took the ball. That is her second foul. Warriors were inbound about 2.5 minutes through this third quarter. Only 1 point has been scored. Very defensive game to this point. Wells down in the paint. Back over to Mertens. As they work it left. Snogren thought about a three, steps back. This one offside of the hoop. And a foul is called. That'll be on the Trojans, as Merton was trying to get it out of the paint. Foul was on Elise Setterstrom. That is her third. Trojans have 2 fouls. Van Buren has 1. As before, we have action again. Coming in for the Trojans is Emma Scepter for Elise Setterstrom. 2 minutes and 45 seconds through the third quarter. 5:15 to go. Mertens inbounding it for the Warriors under their own hoop. Yurok with it back to Kaylee Snogren. Bounce pass in, Adeline Snogren. Looking to find an opening. Daphne Wells gets it to Snogren. It's eventually poked out. Chased down for the ball, rolls out of play. Last touched by the Trojans. Coming in for Fairfield is Lauren Martin. A starter in for a starter, as we've dipped under 5 to go in the third. Snogren with it. Keeping it herself. Bounce pass in to the other Snogren, whose layup no good, but she will shoot 2 at the line. Has shot 2 for 4 today at free throws. Her first shot on the other rim. Snogren's first on its way, and good, giving her now 5 points, tied with Mertens for leading the team in points. As coming in for the Trojans was Anna McAvan, giving Faith Jones a little breather on the sideline. Snogren's second of 2 is good, similar to the first. Now with 6 points, leading the team. Vanessa Kessel taking it down the left side, being double teamed. Might take it herself. Lauren Martin's floater is good. First successful field goal by the Trojans in the third quarter, as Snogren is fouled by Lauren Martin. That is her first. And the foul difference now moves to 4-1. One more foul by the Trojans will put the Warriors in the bonus. As the coach discussing with the referee something, probably about dinner after the game. As we're back under action, Mertens with it going left, being guarded by McAvan. Mertens looking for 3. That one a low arcing shot, and it's no good. Rebound taken in by Maddie Martin of the Trojans. Over to McAvan, who clears half court. McAvan almost lost her dribble there. Stays Fairfield ball over. In the left corner is Vanessa Kessel, whose bounce pass is stolen by Kaylee Snogren. Now past the halfway point. Trojans up by 10, 24-14. As Merton tries another 3. That one off back iron. Almost got the lucky bounce in. Rebound taken in by McAvan. And a timeout will be called by the Trojans. That'll be a 30-second timeout. And we're going to step aside here on Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Planning for 2026 starts now. Call me, Brandon Taglar, your local Beck seed dealer. I am here and ready to help Southeast Iowa farmers secure the best genetics for next season. With supply chain challenges and increasing demand, ordering your 2026 seed early means getting exactly what you need for your fields. I bring local expertise and Beck's proven performance together. Call me, Brandon Taglar, your Beck seed dealer, serving Southeast Iowa. 641-919-7526. Order your 2026 seed now and plant with confidence.
Welcome back in. 3:44 to go in the third quarter. Trojans called a timeout while they were scrambling for the rebound and got it. So it'll be their possession. Coming out from the break, Maddie Martin inbounding it to Anna McAvan. As it's been a football score game to this point. 24-14 is the score in the third quarter. Maddie Martin's floater, no good. Rebound taken in by the Warriors. Now under 3.5 to go. Yurok trying to find an opening on the right side, being double teamed. Pick up her dribble as Snogren gets it inside to Wells, and it's swatted out of play. She was last to touch it. Trojans ball. 3:15 to go. Coming in for the Warriors, number 50, Ellie Doherty, the junior forward. As Maddie Martin looking to inbound, gets it into Vanessa Kessel, being immediately double teamed and ripped away for the moment by Kaylee Snogren, but she can't keep it from going out. So third straight inbound for the Trojans under their own hoop as they're just looking to clear half court. Anna McAvan now with it. Bounce pass over to Maddie Martin. Pacing down the right sideline, she gets through. She might take it herself. And a moving screen is called on the Trojans. As coming in for the Trojans is Emma Metcalf with 3:03 to go. Trojans have so far outscored the Warriors 3-2. Almost 5 minutes through the third quarter. Like I said, a football score kind of game for the girls. As ball is swatted by Martin into the hands of Metcalf. Fast break. Kessel with the floater, no good. Loose ball taken back in by Kessel. Her floater's good. And will look to complete the three-point play at the line. Her first point since 2 straight threes in the first quarter, now has 8 total on the game. That foul was on number 2, Marley Mertens. That is the second foul for number 2. As coming in for the Warriors is Aubrey Leffler. As number 1 will look to complete the three-point play. Kessel's shot, no good. Rebound taken in by Aubrey Ryan. Over to Maddie Martin inside the gray area. Back to Emma Metcalf, thought about a 3 as they work it left to Maddie Martin. Back to Metcalf, her three-pointer is good. First 3 since the first quarter for the Trojans as they have their largest lead of the game. 29-14. Pass rocketed over to Yurok on the right side. Another defensive foul is called on the Trojans. That'll put the Warriors in the bonus. As going to the line will be Sophia Yurok. That foul was on Emma Metcalf, her first, with 2:19 to go in the third. First one is good. As might get a substitution here, we will. Lauren Martin coming in for the Trojans. 4 of the 5 starters out there. Apologies, 3 of the 5 starters out there for the Trojan girls. Second of 2 coming for Yurok. That one bouncing out, no good. Only 1 free throw on that trip for number 1. As Maddie Martin able to easily clear past half court. Aubrey Ryan now inside at the free throw line. Driving in was Vanessa Kessel. Her pass almost went past half court, but Maddie Martin able to keep it from going over as we're now under 2 to go. Martin driving right side. Her layup is good, gets the good bounce. Maddie Martin now with 7 points. Leader on the starting lineup as Adeline Snogren able to get it to Aubrey Leffler. And Leffler's pass goes through the hands of Urach. It's coming in for the Trojans is Lenora Felt, 31-15 the score. Trojans have a 16-point lead. Coming back in is Kaylee Snogren. So for the 5 starters out there for the Warriors, as Vanessa Kessel and Lenora Felt taking it across half court for the Trojans. Kessel has an open 3. That one off front rim. Loose ball. Rebound taken in by Doherty. Adeline Snogren has it now for the Warriors. Finds an open Urach. It's tipped out by Metcalf. Will stay. Van Buren ball in front of their own bench with 1:17 to go in the third. We'll have a substitution by the Trojans on the next timeout, which will be right now, funny enough. And that foul is on Aubrey Ryan. And so going to the line is Adeline Snogren to shoot 2. 2 for 2 on free throws in the quarter. As Trojans have their largest lead right now, 31-15. As Snogren gets her first to go on that trip. Coming in for the Trojans was Anna McAvan for Vanessa Kessel. For possibly the rest of this 1:14 to go in the quarter. Second of 2 for Snogren is good. She is now 6 for 8 on free throws. Coming in is Aubrey Leffler for Ellie Doherty. As Lauren Martin's pass inbounded to Anna McAvan, who's able to push through the double team and clear half court. Picked up her dribble over on the right corner now was Lauren Martin. Over to Lenora Felt, her 3 off the backboard, no good. Rebound by Anna McAvan. And a timeout is called as Trojans will keep possession. And that'll be a full timeout with 56.5 to go in the third. We're gonna step aside and be back here with you for the final minute on Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Community First Credit Union's best auto loan refinance offer is back. Enjoy an excellent rate plus no payments for 90 days. 2 great specials in one. Available for a limited time only. We make financing simple with fast, convenient online applications and easy pre-approval. Whether you're buying new, purchasing used, or refinancing your current auto loan, drive away with a vehicle loan from See First, where together is better. Stop by or apply online today at seefirstcu.com.
Subject to credit approval and program qualifications. Federally insured by the NCUA. Shopping for a quality used car? Check out the inventory at Smithburg Automotive's lot at 1503 West Burlington Avenue in Fairfield. Need repairs? They've got you covered at the South 23rd Street location. Call 641-472-2454 or visit smithburgs.com. Need quality used parts? Head to Smitty's Auto Recycling on West Grimes in Fairfield. They've got fresh inventory arriving all the time. Selling parts or have a wrecked vehicle? They buy unwanted cars too. Call 472-4200 or stop by to see what's new in the yard.
56.5 to go in the third quarter. As Lauren Martin inbounding it for the Trojans after the full timeout by Fairfield. Lenora Felt's pass deflected, but still in the hands of Lauren Martin as it finds its way back to her. Emma Scepter handing it off to Lauren Martin. It's ripped out by Snogren. Another steal for number 3. Urach with it, top right of the three-point line. Over to Mertens in the right corner. A far pass over to Urach, back to Leffler. And another rocket pass to Mertens. Inside is Snogren, is fouled again and going to the free throw line. 24 seconds to go. This will be the 11th and 12th free throws. Apologies, 9th and 10th, not 11th and 12th for Adeline Snogren. Wish I knew how to count. As her first goes down. As she's looking to complete or go 2 for 2 at the line on this trip. It's good. Now 6 for 6 on the quarter. Coming in for Van Buren County was number 11, Ava Leffler. As whistle blows, we might have 4/10 of the second were taken off the game clock. I think they're going to move that back to just 24 seconds. Would like to mention that Adeline Snogren now has 10 points, leading the Van Buren Warriors, but 8 of her 10 have been off free throws. Her presence down in the paint has been leading to quite a few fouls, as Lenora Felt almost lost the ball but gets it over to Lauren Martin and then to Emma Metcalf as they wrap it around to the left side. Lauren Martin's three, no good. And then a foul will be called on the rebound by Anna McAvan. As yet another foul is called on the Trojans. That is her second. 2 free throws coming for Kaylee Snogren. Her first chance at points today, as it's 31-19. Her first one no good, but also like to mention the Warriors have scored 9 points in this, 7 points. I told you I can't count. Warriors have scored 7 points in this third quarter. All of them have been off free throws. As Snogren gets the second of 2 to fall. Back in for the Warriors is number 2, Marley Mertens. In for Snogren, 7.3 to go in the third. Shot clock is off. Metcalf with it. Over to Felt. Felt with 3 seconds. Puts up the three. That one off back iron, no good, as we're going to end the third quarter. Trojans ahead by 11, 31-20. And we're going to step aside for the start of the fourth quarter here on Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
This is Jeremy with Cranston Family Funeral Home. I want to take a moment and say thank you, not for choosing our funeral home, although we're deeply honored when you do, but for showing up for your neighbors, for supporting small businesses, for standing in line at visitations and hugging people you maybe haven't seen in years. That is what makes our communities feel like home. At Cranston Family Funeral Home, we don't believe in flashy promises. We believe in showing up quietly, respectfully, and doing the work that matters when it matters most. So from our family to yours, thank you. We see you, we are grateful for you, and we'll be here when you need us.
Community First Credit Union's best auto loan refinance offer is back. Enjoy an excellent rate plus no payments for 90 days. 2 great specials in one. Available for a limited time only. We make financing simple with fast, convenient online applications and easy pre-approval. Whether you're buying new, purchasing used, or refinancing your current auto loan, drive away with a vehicle loan from See First, where together is better. Stop by or apply online today at seefirstcu.com.
Subject to credit approval and program qualifications. Federally insured by the NCUA.
Welcome you back in. Start of the fourth quarter here in Fairfield. This fourth quarter sponsored by Brandon Taglauer, your Beck Seed dealer. You can call him at 641-919-7526. Van Buren will start with the ball down by 11 as the pass goes right through Merton's feet. Trojans outscored the Warriors 10-8. All 8 points for the Warriors came off free throws, as Martin able to take in the unorthodox pass by Vanessa Kessel. Finds an open Kessel on the left side. Her three-pointer short, but last touched by the Warriors out of play. Leading scorers after 3 off the bench, Vanessa Kessel, who just took that last shot, has 8 points. Maddie Martin with 7, and Elise Setterstrom with 6 is coming in for the Warriors. Before we continue action is number 10's Daphne Wells. Maddie Martin inbounding for the Trojans, gets it into Vanessa Kessel. Back over on the right side, Martin. Step up shot. Metcalf had an open look. Her shot no good, but gets their offensive rebound. Bounce pass into Setterstrom. Her spin around right hand layup is good. First points of the fourth. On the other side, 10 points for Adeline Snogren. 8 of them have been off free throws. And then 5 points by Marley Mertens, who has the ball now and takes the shot, rolls around and goes down, giving her now 7 points. 33-22 is the score after the first minute. Metcalf with it, takes the floater, her bank shot no good. poked out and is blocked from behind by Mertens on the Metcalf layup. Adeline Snogren fires to an open Urach. Urach cutting inside. Her shot blocked. And a foul will be called on Vanessa Kessel. That is her first. Not a shooting foul. And so the Van Buren will inbound under their own hoop. Coming in for the Trojans is Lauren Martin. Urach looking to find someone open. Snogren able to find it over her shoulder. Over in the right corner, Urach takes the floater inside, missing the hoop completely. Rebound by Faith Jones. Fast break to Lauren Martin. Her layup is good. Now 4 points on the game. 35-22, the Trojans ahead through 90 seconds of this fourth quarter. Adeline Snogren over to Kaylee Snogren at the top of the three-point line. Over to Urach, her three, no good. Rebound taken in by Maddie Martin of the Trojans. As Vanessa Kessel with it, back to Maddie Martin. Ball is tipped by Urach and stolen by Snogren. Foul will be called on Elise Sederstrom. That is now her fourth. 2 fouls in the first 2 minutes for the Trojans. And coming in for Elise Sederstrom is Aubrey Ryan. As Kaylee Snogren will take it up. Trojans move back into full court zone. High pass over to Wells. Back to Mertens, who has an open look from three, missing the hoop. No good. Offensive rebound by Adeline Snogren. Adeline with it. Over to Urach on the right side. Into Snogren. Trying to work around Ryan. Is fouled. And will shoot 2 at the line. Wouldn't say she's foul baiting, but she's getting pretty close. Now shooting her 11th and 12th free throws in this game. Is 8 for 10 on the game for free throws. So her first one is good. With 5:32 to go, Snogren looking to make her second of 2 at the line. That one gets the lucky bounce in. Now with 12 points, 10 of them being from free throws. Coming in for Daphne Wells is number 4, Aubrey Leffler. Maddie Martin inbounding it to Vanessa Kessel. Kessel, left hand dribbling it down court. She might take it herself all the way. Her layup no good, no foul called. And Urach able to get the rebound for the Warriors. 35-24 is the score. Spot up 3, it's good for Snogren. Now with 15 of the 27 points for the Warriors. Over in the left corner was Martin. Bounce pass to Ryan, goes through her fingertips. And the Warriors now with it. And a foul is called. Another one defensively trying to guard Adeline Snogren. As that is on Vanessa Kessel, her second. And the Trojans already only 3 minutes through this fourth quarter have 4 fouls to 0 by Van Buren County. Urach looking to get it in to Kaylee Snogren. Gets it to Mertens. And a timeout is called by Van Buren County with 4:52 to go. 35-27. We're going to stick here for this 30-second timeout. So far, 5 points have been scored in the fourth quarter by Adeline Snogren, 2 by Marley Mertens. And on the other side, Lauren Martin with 2 and Elise Sederstrom with 2. Making it 35-27. 8-point game as Trojans looking to hold off the Warriors. Looking for back-to-back wins as the game plan might just be to get it inside to number 23 and hope she gets fouled as she goes to the line, which has been a common theme with the points as she has over half the team's points now, and 10 of her 15 have been off free throws. As we're back underway, Van Buren with the ball. Over to Urok, inside to Adeline Snogren. Her layup off front rim, no good. Rebound taken in by Faith Jones, who's able to clear it to Maddie Martin. Bounce pass back to Jones. Now to Martin. Back to Jones for three. No good. Hasn't been able to get that shot working yet today. As a whistle blown, another foul on the Trojans. And that foul is on Maddie Martin. Now 5 fouls in the quarter, not even halfway through, and that puts the Warriors in the bonus as Aubrey Leffler will shoot 2 at the line. First chance for bench points today. First one off back rim, no good. Second of 2 for Aubrey Leffler. That one gets the good roll. Coming in for the Warriors is Daphne Wells. As Trojans just need to hold on for the final 4:24 and with a 7-point lead, 35-28. Maddie Martin on the right side. They got to get it across half-court line, and it's unable to do so. Another turnover, and Van Buren ball coming in for the Trojans is Emma Metcalf. And they're moving it well down into Van Buren County territory, as Sophie Urok will inbound it right in front of her own bench. Over to Urok, back to Snogren. The 3 by Adeline Snogren. She's fouled and won. And she will look to complete the 4-point play as it's now 35-31. Foul was on Vanessa Kessel. That is her 3rd. So as we said last year when these two teams played, the foul difference was huge between the two of them, and it's looking to be the same tonight as Adeline Snogren able to complete the 4-point play. And we have a game as it's a 3-point lead now for the Trojans. Coming in was Aubrey Leffler for Daphne Wells. Bounce pass over to Kessel. Saved in bounds and then thrown out. Off the defender will be Fairfield ball. Now under the halfway point in this 4th quarter, sponsored by Brandon Taglauer, your Beck Seed dealer. Maddie Martin getting it into Lauren Martin. As Jones has a look from 3. That one off back iron. Loose ball. Rebound taken in by the Trojans. Timeout will be called. That will be a full timeout by the Trojans. And we're going to step aside with 3:47. Trojans up 35-32. And we'll be back here with you on Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
We care. At Jefferson County Health Center, it's the little things that make a big difference. We believe every patient deserves to feel safe and comforted, no matter what brings them here. We strive to turn fear into comfort. We are committed to ensuring every patient feels informed, supported, and truly cared for.
Jefferson County Health Center, care you can count on. It's what we do.
Dr. Matt here, looking for complete dental care for your entire family? At Fairfield Dental Clinic in Fairfield, that's exactly what we provide.
Dr. Pat here. We pride ourselves on delivering comprehensive care from routine cleanings to advanced procedures. At Fairfield Dental Clinic, we're committed to creating healthy smiles in a comfortable, caring environment.
We live here, we work here, and we're proud to care for generations of families from Fairfield and the surrounding area. Call today for an appointment. Fairfield Dental Clinic, complete dental care for your entire family, your neighbors, your dentists, your smile.
3:47 to go. We have a basketball game here between the Van Buren County Warriors and the Fairfield Trojans. Trojans up by 3, having the ball as we are under the halfway point in the 4th quarter. Vanessa Kessel has had main possession of it so far. Cutting left. And another illegal screen called on the Trojans. And since the Trojans have put the Van Buren Warriors in the bonus, that's an offensive foul, no free throws, apologies. With 3:30 to go, Van Buren will get the ball back. Now I believe the 7th foul called on the Warriors compared to 0 on the Trojans. Urok looking for somewhere to go with it. Gets it to Snogren, who's able to cross half court. Adeline Snogren back to Kaylee. Inside, Snogren working around, is fouled and won with a chance to tie the game. Is Adeline Snogren. This will be now the 6th free throw attempt of the 4th quarter compared to 0 on the Trojans as Snogren looks to tie the game. Shot is good, and it is tied at 35. As coming in for Van Buren is Daphne Wells. All 5 starters back out for Van Buren County with 3:09 to go. Having all the momentum right now. As Vanessa Kessel is pushed out of bounds. Finally a foul called on the Warriors in the 4th quarter as we were nearing 5 minutes of the quarter without a foul called on them. Martin able to inbound it to Vanessa Kessel. High pass taken in by Maddie Martin though. Over to Kessel. Back to Maddie Martin as they're trying to find an open look. Cutting inside. Then Kessel losing her handles. Jump ball is called, will stay Fairfield ball. Tied at 35, 2:50 to go. Martin to inbound, gets it into Vanessa Kessel. The long 2, Kessel, it's good! 10 points now for number 1, giving the Trojans a 2-point lead. Over to Urok. Wells inside, her 2 is no good, no foul called. Trojans now have it. Able to clear half court. Inside, Setterstrom is fouled while swatting it in. That foul is on Daphne Wells. The Van Buren fans not too happy with that call, but I don't think they realize they've had about 7 more fouls than the Trojans in the 4th quarter. Setterstrom into Jones, and as her 3 no good, was contacted. They're not going to call a foul. And Snogren going down court and slowing it down about 2 minutes to go in this 4th quarter. Snogren over to Urok. Urok being zone double teamed. Last touched by the Warriors as it goes out of bounds. Minute 54 left in a very close matchup. Kessel being double teamed. It's out of play. Last touch by the Warriors. Minute 48 to go. That took 6 seconds off the game clock. Martin trying to find an open player. And a timeout is called by the Trojans. They will have 1 left as we are going to step aside here with a minute 48 to go. Trojans up by 2 and a close one here on Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Shopping for a quality used car? Check out the inventory at Smithburg Automotive's lot at 1503 West Burlington Avenue in Fairfield. Need repairs? They've got you covered at the South 23rd Street location. Call 641-472-2454 or visit smithburgs.com. Need quality used parts? Head to Smitty's Auto Recycling on West Grimes in Fairfield. They've got fresh inventory arriving all the time. Selling parts or have a wrecked vehicle? They buy unwanted cars too. Call 472-4200 or stop by to see what's new in the yard.
Community First Credit Union's best auto loan refinance offer is back. Enjoy an excellent rate plus no payments for 90 days. 2 great specials in one. Available for a limited time only. We make financing simple with fast, convenient online applications and easy pre-approval. Whether you're buying new, purchasing used, or refinancing your current auto loan, drive away with a vehicle loan from See First, where together is better. Stop by or apply online today at seefirstcu.com.
Subject to credit approval and program qualifications. Federally insured by the NCUA.
Welcome back. 1:48 to go in this fourth quarter. Trojans up by 2. In a very close one after the full timeout called by the Trojans. They will have 1 left. So far, number 23, Adeline Snogren, has 22 of the points. As it's inbounded, Kessel has a line to the hoop. And it's good. Did not pick up her dribble. Kessel now with 12 points as we're nearing the 90-second mark. Kaylee Snogren has it poked loose. Fairfield has it. Fast break. Metcalf slowing down. Her layup is good. And Kaylee Snogren on the other end, slow to get up. We're going to have a stoppage in play. 4 quick points in 20 seconds. Van Buren County's going to call a timeout. Trojans now up by 6. We're going to stay here for the full timeout. Van Buren County has 2 timeouts left, while the Trojans only have 1. Trojans up by 6. 22 of the 35 points have been at the hands of number 23, Adeline Snogren, the freshman, putting on quite a performance tonight. 4 points have been scored by Vanessa Kessel in the fourth quarter. 1 was on that first possession, and then she got the steal and giveaway to Emma Metcalf for the fast break layup. And Van Buren County still has 3 fouls to give until they will put the Trojans in the bonus. Van Buren County has the ball now as we're welcoming you back in to the action. Minute 23 to go as Trojans have backed away from that full court zone. Only playing half court is Adeline Snogren taking it up for the Warriors. The pass almost sails out, still saved in. Mertens, her 2, no good. Out of bounds. They're going to say last touched by the Trojans. I'm too far away from the ball, but that sure looked like that was a Warrior player underneath it. That took 13 seconds off the clock, down to 1:10. Fresh shot clock for the Warriors. As Urach looking for an opening, gets it into Walls underneath, and Daphne Wells can't get it to go. Last touched by the Warriors. Minute 7 to go. Inbound taken in off a deflection. And a jump ball is called. That will be Van Buren possession under their hoop. Minute 4 to go. Trojans holding on to a 6-point lead. As Aubrey Leffler will inbound it for the Warriors. Urach looking for an opening into Snogren underneath. She takes it back out. Thought about a 3. Snogren's 3, no good. Rebounded by Metcalf. As she might slow down pace. 30 seconds on the shot clock. Into the corner as they work it back left. Inside to Setterstrom. Her left-hander, no good, is fouled and will shoot 2. With a chance to put this game out of reach. With 38 seconds to go, foul was on number 10, Daphne Wells. Setterstrom, her first 2 free throws of the game. Her first is good, making it a 7-point game. It is now a 3-possession lead for the Trojans. Second one, no good. Rebounded by Wells as Snogren takes it down court. Urach, spot up 3, it's good. And a timeout is called. with 29.5 to go. That's a full timeout. We're going to step aside and be back. Trojans up by 4 on Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
This holiday season, connection means more than ever. At Lisco, we're proud to keep you close no matter the distance. With fiber-fast internet, crystal clear TV, and reliable phone service, your moments of laughter, your video calls, and your favorite holiday movies all shine brighter. Because at Lisco, connection isn't just what we provide, it's what we believe in. From our family to yours, happy holidays from Lisco, keeping you connected to what matters most.
You're watching the Fairfield Trojans on the Ottumwa Radio YouTube channel.
Welcome back in. 42-38, the Trojans have a lead. They'll get the ball off the inbound. Number 3, Kaylee Snogren for the Warriors is on the bench, icing her elbow. So in for her is number 4, Aubrey Leffler. As inbound in to Faith Jones, over to an open Emma Metcalf. Bounce pass is immediately stolen, and then a foul is called on Elise Setterstrom with 23 seconds to go. That will take her out of the game. Coming in for her is Lauren Martin, and going to the line to shoot 2 is Daphne Wells. Wells has 1 point so far. Apologies, coming in for the Trojans, number 12, Aubrey Ryan. Wells has 1 point, went 1 for 2 early. First one is good. We might be looking at a timeout here if both go in for Van Buren County. As Snogren goes back to the scores table, looking to play this final possession. 2 for 2 at the line. Coming in for Wells is Kaylee Snogren with 23 seconds left. Might be looking at some fouls. Lauren Martin with it. Whistle blows. Referee wants to redo that. They're going to add all the time back on, it might look like. So 22.7. Refs weren't ready for it, I guess. Inbound, it's into Lauren Martin and is fouled. One more foul will put the Trojans in the bonus. What's been a very close game. Trojans will inbound. 21.6 to go. Inbound, it's stolen by Snogren with 20 seconds to go. Snogren might take it herself. It's good with 12 seconds, running clock. Over to Jones, who's fouled. And that's gonna put the Trojans in the bonus with 7.7 to go. That foul on Addison, Adeline Snogren. Jones looking to make the free throws, the clutch ones, to put the Trojans up with 7.7 to go. First one, no good. Might be looking at a quick timeout by Van Buren after this shot. Second of 2 on the way. That one is good. Trojans ahead by 1. Timeout is called by the Trojans. We're gonna stay here for it. 7.7 to go in the fourth. With the help of a lot of free throws by the Warriors, they have come storming back. They were down by 11 and have outscored the Trojans 22-12 in this fourth quarter after the Faith Jones free throw put them up the Trojans up by 1. As we are about to get back to action. The timeout by the Trojans means that Van Buren County will have to go the full length of the court unless they call a timeout. Head coach Randy Smith of the Van Buren girls making sure that that clock is correct and the time is right. Snogren sprinting down, looking for an open shot, 2 seconds, 1, they don't get the shot off, it doesn't matter, the shot's good. And the shot is no good. Pandemonium here in Fairfield as the Van Buren girls are in disbelief. Head coach Smith is yelling at the referees. But in dramatic fashion, the girls take this one 43-42. They stave off the huge comeback mounted by the Warriors. And after there was a lot of doubt the Trojan girls could take this one, a huge upset victory as the girls have won back-to-back games. 43-42 the final score. And we're going to step aside here for this one and come back with the post-game show and final thoughts here on this stream here on Atomo Radio Sports Network.
Planning for 2026 starts now. Call me, Brandon Taglar, your local Beck's seed dealer. I am here and ready to help Southeast Iowa farmers secure the best genetics for next season. With supply chain challenges and increasing demand, ordering your 2026 seed early means getting exactly what you need for your fields. I bring local expertise and Beck's proven performance together. Call me, Brandon Taglar, your Beck's seed dealer, serving Southeast Iowa. 641-919-7526. Order your 2026 seed now and plant with confidence.
Community First Credit Union's best auto loan refinance offer is back. Enjoy an excellent rate plus no payments for 90 days. 2 great specials in one. Available for a limited time only. We make financing simple with fast, convenient online applications and easy pre-approval. Whether you're buying new, purchasing used, or refinancing your current auto loan, drive away with a vehicle loan from See First, where together is better. Stop by or apply online today at seefirstcu.com.
Subject to credit approval and program qualifications. Federally insured by the NCUA.
This is Miss Bonnie at Packwood Locker and Meats of Packwood. Packwood Locker and Meats brings farm fresh to your table. Beefy with boldness, porky with perfection, fresh off the farm and into your kitchen. We know how to make every meal a masterpiece. Trust the quality and savor the taste, because at Packwood Locker and Meats, fresh isn't just a promise, it's a guarantee. Now open for retail and pickup 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. Fridays and Saturdays. Visit PackwoodLockerandMeats.com for more information. Trust me, you can't beat Peyton's Meat, and we dare you to try.
Welcome in once again to the Atomo Radio Sports Network here in Fairfield, Iowa, as the Trojans, in a very, very close ending, take the victory 43-42 over the 8-3 Van Buren Warriors. My goodness, what an ending to that game. The final shot was good by Kaylee Snogren of the Warriors, but it was too late. The buzzer went off. It was no good. Trojans win by 1 in that fourth quarter. So we're going to tell you the final post-game stats here, sponsored by Cranston Family Funeral Home. So for the visiting Van Buren County Warriors, Adeline Snogren, the freshman, didn't play like one. She had 22 points, over half the team's total. And then along with her was Marley Mertens, who had 7, Sophia Yurok, who had 6 points, and then Daphne Wells, who had 3. On the other side for your Fairfield Trojans, Elise Setterstrom had 9, but off the bench it was Vanessa Kessel with 12 who led the team. Maddie Martin had 7. Emma Metcalf had 5. In what was a close game to the end, the Trojans were up by 11 at the end of the third quarter, were outscored by Van Buren 22-12 in that fourth quarter. But in the end, it came down to the final seconds in a very, very close game. And so the girls take this one. They've now won back-to-back. Their next action will be Thursday in a doubleheader against Pekin at home here in Fairfield. So on behalf of Ottumwa Radio Network, Sports Network, I'm Christian Rasmussen here with the great producer and cameraman AJ Rowe. With about 11 and a half to go until tip-off of the boys game. We'll have a separate stream up for that. And what was a very, very intense first game of the doubleheader. We will see you all on the next stream here on Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.